What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Arabia Steamboat Museum's YouTube page. My name's Matt Hawley, and 2022, here we go. We're starting off with a bang. Did y'all see the History Channel's Beyond Oak Island TV show? If you didn't, you should. Spoiler alert, you will probably see some familiar faces. Now, for those who did see the show, we'd love to hear what you guys thought of it, and we've been getting some messages on Facebook, people talking about the episode, what they thought about it. For the most part, it's been pretty well received. It seems like people enjoyed it. We loved having Marty and Matty come to Kansas City. Hanging out with those guys was awesome. Getting to show them the Malta and the Radnor, just beyond excited. They were super cool to hang out with. Now, since the episode aired, we have just been getting a ton of response on social media, Facebook, people messaging us, and we seem to be getting the same kinds of questions. And that's what we're going to talk about here today. We're going to give you an update on everything we know at this point about the Malta, the next boat we want to go dig. I just kind of slipped right there. That'd be weird. Today's episode is all about recapping what we know about the Malta, about the next museum we're going to move into, and one other question that people are really interested in having an answer to. We're going to jump into the number one question, which is, at this point, what is the update with the Malta? In the episode that you saw, we took Marty and Matty out to the site where the Malta is buried. We got to resample, re-drill to figure out how the Malta is laying in this field. So we have reestablished where it is, and at this point, we're ready to dig. I mean, we have everything in place. We have permission from the landowner. We are set to dig. And at this point, it looks like winter of 2022, this upcoming winter, I think we're gonna dig the Malta. Now, a little side note on that, people come to the museum and ask us all the time, why do you dig in the winter? And we do it for a few reasons. Number one, a lot of these boats are on farm field. So if you dig during the winter, you're not interfering with the farming operation. So we wait till the farmer gets his crop out of the field, and then we can go in and we're not interfering with how these folks make their money. So that's number one. Number two, during the winter, the water table naturally drops a little bit. So less water for us to have to pump out back into the river. Now, you guys have seen photos of the Arabia dig where we're just going straight down into where the boat is. You see how steep those hills are. The cold helps pack those so the hills just don't cave right in on us. So, winter, good time to do it. But there's one other reason, and probably the most important. When you're getting down to this boat, you're bringing up these artifacts. It's the first time they are being exposed to oxygen and sunlight. So bringing them up in the cold winter, it's a little bit easier of a transition because nature has kept them cold, dark, and wet all these years. So bringing them up in the cold winter is much better for them than a hot summer day with the light and the heat beating down on them. So if y'all are thinking about digging up your own steamboat, take it from us, do it during the winter. That's your pro tip for the day. So we are ready to dig. However, there is one big question we still have to answer for ourselves, and that is, where is the next museum going to be? Now, that's a question we do not have an answer for at this point. The museum that we're currently in Kansas City, the lease expires here in about 5 years. So we're here for now, and we are going to enjoy this space. We're going to continue to tell the Arabia story. So if you're in Kansas City, come on down. We got a lot of great stuff to see, but we are in the process of figuring out where is the next museum going to be located. And we talk about it, actually Dave talks about it a little bit at the end of the episode in Beyond Oak Island. We're talking about what the next museum is. And for us, that is the National Steamboat Museum. Our big dream is to go out and get a boat from each decade of riverboat travel and bring all these treasures to one location. So that way you guys can visit a museum and visit collections from the 1820s all the way through the 1870s. You can see how styles were changing. You can see technology evolving all in this one museum. So that's kind of the big plan of the National Steamboat Museum, and we actually have a video that we launched just a couple of days that talk all about that. We're gonna link it below, so after this video is done, you guys can see what our vision is moving forward. Now, this next question we get pretty much every single day here at the museum, and we've really been getting it the last few days, and that is, can we come down to the Malta Dig site and watch you guys dig up this next boat? We heard you, and we thought that would be great. We were making plans for this. We said, oh, we're gonna get folks down into the dig, they're gonna get muddy with us, it's gonna be awesome. Then our lawyers and our insurance guys heard about it, and they said, that is not gonna be awesome. That's actually the opposite of awesome. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that, but if in the event we can't get you down to the dig site, we are gonna bring the dig site to you. We are hoping, what we'd love to do is live stream the entire thing. That would be really the best of both worlds, because you guys could get right into the thick of the action with us, but you'd be able to get to do it just like this. Wherever you're sitting right now, that's where you'd be able to sit and watch us bring up the Malta treasure. So stay tuned. As soon as we figure out when we're digging, how that's gonna work, we are absolutely gonna start making steps towards developing this live streaming site so you guys can watch us bring up the Malta treasure. Now, if you haven't seen the Beyond Oak Island episode, you should go see it. It's on History Channel's website. Actually, all of their episodes of Beyond Oak Island are available online to watch for free. So you guys can go, and we'll link it below. So you guys just, after this is done, scroll on down, hit the link, you can watch the entire episode. And as we get more information about the Malta, the Radnor, the National Steamboat Museum, and potentially live streaming the Malta Dig, I promise you, we're gonna let you guys know about it, because we're beyond excited, beyond excited to share these incredible stories with you guys. So if you wanna be kept up to date, hit the subscribe button, and also let us know in the comments below what you thought of the Oak Island episode. We thought it was great. It was great to see the story being shared on such a big platform. So big thanks to the History Channel, to the Prometheus production company. Those are the guys who actually come and film and do all this stuff. And that's actually the part that I love the most. You saw me on the episode, or you will. I'm the one who looks like a ghost walking through the scene. I'm gonna go get a tan. I'm gonna work on it. But really, at the end of the day, it was great having those guys there, sharing the story, and we're just hopeful that we get to share more stories with you in the future. So come on back, we'll have more stuff for you, and we'll see you on the next one.